And I sat down in a chair that day, and I said, okay, what was the common denominator of all those questions I was asked during that life review for 4 hours? And this was the turning point for me, because I realized they were all about my thoughts, all about my negative thoughts. And so that is the first gift that I got from my near-death experience. The understanding that I would surmise to say most, if not all people, to varying degrees, have a stream of unconscious negative thoughts going on in my head that I'm not aware of. They're unconscious. And I now call them mind loops, because have you ever gotten a worry or something in your head and then it loops in there like some dang hamster on a wheel, and you're just like, get off the wheel, I want to do something else. And it can't, and it downplays, it downcolors my entire day, or week, or month, or years. And I mean, worry was such a big deal for me. I was worrying about a family member to an extraordinary degree. I used to wake up with nightmares about him dying. Worry, worry, worry. All this energy towards something that never happened. He's still alive. He's doing okay. And so these mind loops pulled my energy away from my life and my joy and my happiness. So what I decided on that day was to start researching the nature of negative thinking, specifically. The neuroscience behind how our brains think. What is the subconscious composed of and the unconscious? What is the cellular biology behind toxic emotions? Your cells actually start craving the emotions, the chemicals that come with anger or grief or sadness or any of those emotions. And from the spiritual level, of course, I looked at this as well. And this was several years of study I went through. I tried all these different techniques out on myself to see which one was going to change this set of mind loops in my head. And my life slowly started changing dramatically. I had been going through a divorce at the time this started. Even though I was doing this great music with Stone, I was not making enough money to get by. My energy level was average. My relationships had problems. Some were great, some were not great. And my money, I told you, it wasn't flowing. And as I worked on these mind loops, all of those things started changing. All my relationships started improving. My confidence that had once been, high one day and then kind of crashing and I can't do that. Shy. Getting up and speaking in front of people, Even though I could sing, I was terrified to get on stage, even for singing. Everything started changing. Money started flowing in my life. My energy changed. My happiness changed dramatically. I thought I knew what it was like to be happy, but I was on antidepressants. And by the way, I have no problem with antidepressants. They saved my life. But I'm not on them, and I haven't been on for years now, and I'm happy about it. Because, I shifted some things. So what I came up with at the end of all this research are 9 steps that I use for myself and that I now teach to other people. It's what I refer to as the de-looping method. And the first 4 in particular are about the neuroscience behind negative thinking. And I'd like to cover all 9 just in brief amounts, some a little more than others with you today. And then I'd like to talk about the 2 other understandings that I got.